There we go. All right. So, the most basic, or I should say main breath that we use in our yoga practice is called Ujjayi. And Ujjayi breath is what we breathe throughout our class. And many people think they're doing it right, but they're maybe not doing it exactly right. Maybe they're making a sound with their nose as they breathe in and out. So we're gonna practice our proper Ujjayi breath, and we can start in our cross-leg position with the palms face up and touch the thumb and index finger together so you can have a seal or a mudra with the energy flow. And then extend your elbows and press the backs of your hands or wrists against the front of your knees. That'll help your posture. It'll help you sit up a little taller. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Close your eyes. And just start to settle in. Allow any other thoughts or worries from today or tomorrow or yesterday to just float on by as you ground and center yourself here by focusing on your breath. And as we begin to deepen the breath, which means taking in more fuller breaths and slowly exhaling. We breathe in and out through the nose only, but we don't want to make a sound as the breath passes by the nostrils. So just practice a few deep, slow breaths first by inhaling and breathing into the deepest, lowest part of your abdomen first, expanding the belly like a balloon, expanding the rib cage and the chest. And as you exhale, feel the chest come in, ribs move towards each other, and belly button come in towards the spine. As you breathe this way, you're expanding, lifting the diaphragm, increasing your lung capacity, taking in more oxygen with each breath. And in each breath of oxygen is prana, or energy. So we're not just taking in this life-giving oxygen, but we're taking in this life-sustaining prana. So breathe deep into your lower abdomen, expanding it as much as you can without straining or tensing your muscles. And then slowly relax the exhale out. And now you'll begin to make that sound. So continue breathing in the same way we've been, but make a sound as the breath passes by the back of your throat. It's a gentle contraction of the throat muscles. Try it on the exhale first. It's a little easier. As you exhale through the nose, you contract the throat muscles, and you're contracting just like you would fog a mirror if your mouth was open. Breathing in, slowly expanding the lower abdomen. Breathing out, contracting, subtle contraction of the throat muscles. Making a sound as the air passes by the back of your throat. That's where the sound comes from, not your nostrils. So we should be able to hear you breathing. Maybe you can try the throat contraction on the inhale now and make that sound. Sounds like waves of the ocean. This is the breath we practice throughout the class as we connect each movement with the breath. The ujjayi breathing is so important to increase the prana, the oxygen, increase lung capacity, keeping your lungs strong and healthy, helping your immune system. So continue practicing for 5 more deep, slow breaths. Focus on all of those factors. As you breathe in and out through your nose, set an intention for your class today. Maybe your intention is to just maintain this ujjayi breath throughout the class. That is a challenge. So set your intention for today. Slowly flutter your eyes open. Good morning. So let's take a deep breath in as we reach the arms overhead. Lengthen through the fingertips. Look up. And then exhale, come forward into your child's pose. Release the ankles. Big toes touch. Knees are wide. Extend your arms forward. Look up for a moment. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, tuck your chin to your throat and forehead to the ground. Feel your hips sink back towards your heels as you settle in. And now just shift your weight a little side to side. Feel your body move side to side. Feel your back release. Feel the shoulders. If at any time throughout the class you need to come back to child's pose and breathe, you're welcome to at any time. You don't have to follow us or stay with class. Take a deep breath in, look out, and as you exhale, walk your hands over to the right. Bring your left palm on top of your right. Lengthen through the left side of your body. Turn your head under your left arm. Sink hips to heels and breathe. Turn your head under your right arm. Feel the right side of your body stretch and lengthen. Inhale, lift your head, walk your hands back to center. Stretch out your arms a little further, and then exhale, walk over to the other side. Left, reach right palm on top of left. Turn your head underneath and look under your right arm. Shift your hips back towards your heels and breathe. Turn your head under your left arm. Notice the difference in the stretch just by turning your head. Reach a little further through the fingers. Inhale, walk the hands back to center. And slowly round up your spine, coming into a tabletop position. You're moving your knees a little to the center of the mat so that they're under your hips. Your hands move under your shoulders. Tuck the toes and inhale, look up, arching the back for cow stretch. Exhale, tuck the chin, round up the shoulder blades to the sky for cat. Inhale, arching, look up for cow. Exhale, rounding up for cat. Do a few at your own pace with your own breath timing and get into a little bit deeper range of motion with each and every inhale and exhale. Flexion and extension of the spine. So we warm up and move through all 7 directions of the spine to keep our vertebrae and discs healthy, being able to move freely in all range of motion. And then coming back to a neutral tabletop, tuck your toes, and we'll get some shoulder range of motion here as we circle our right arm up and over. Look up at your hand, move your body along with those arm circles. Notice if you have any sounds coming out of your shoulder as you do this, or little sticky spots. And then reverse direction. And don't try to force it, just move in a nice flow. Say, good morning, shoulder. Please open up a little more for me today so I can do bird of paradise. And then coming back to center, inhale, sweep that right arm up. Look up at your hand. Notice where it's aligned with the ceiling. Exhale, bring the arm under your body, roll onto your right shoulder. Left hand pushes into the ground to square hips, because your hips are going to want to move over to the left, but we want to square them off by using the left hand as leverage to push into the ground and move the hips over to the right. Notice how that deepens your twist. Then if you like, you can wrap your arm behind your back, open up your left shoulder. If you want to challenge yourself further, you can float your left leg off the ground, point and flex the ankle, circle the ankle, engaging your core for a little balance challenge. Slowly lower the leg if you lifted it. Release your left arm. Take the left hand back to the ground. Inhale, push strong through that hand, and right arm reaches up. Pause here. Notice if your range of motion increased. Is your hand a little wider on the ceiling now? Exhale, back down to center, and then circle the left arm as you move your body with it and follow your hand with your eye gaze. Nice big circles. Shifting weight forward and back. Reverse direction. Noticing which side's a little tighter. And then come back to center. Inhale, reaching left arm up to the sky. Look at your hand. Notice where it's at in the ceiling. And then exhale, thread it under your body, rolling onto that left shoulder. Use your right hand to press into the ground and square the hips. Notice the depth of the twist in the spine. And then if you like, you can wrap the right arm behind your back. You can float up your right leg if you did the balance challenge on the first side, pointing and flexing at the ankle, circling in both directions. And slowly lowering that right leg down, release your right hand, Pressing into the ground strong. As you inhale, left arm up, look up at your hand. Notice if it's a little more open in your spine, and then exhale back down to your tabletop. So we're gonna engage the core here and just hover your knees off the ground, just a couple inches. Everything is in the same spot. You're just hovering a couple inches. It's called a bear plank. Engage the core, holding here. Now we move into what's called turbo dog. So you still keep the knees hovering. You just slowly push back your belly towards your thighs, but your knees are bent and they're hovering. Feel the quads engaging. Push through the fingertips so you take pressure out of the wrists, and now slowly straighten the knees, lift the hips high. Keep the heels lifted. Straightening your knees, bend deep into left knee, press right heel into the ground. Feel right calf muscle stretch. Switch, bend deeply into right knee, press left calf muscle or heel into the ground to stretch the calf. And then pedal out, both feet moving, bending and straightening, one knee at a time, shifting your hips from side to side. And then sink both heels down into the floor for your downward facing dog. Shake your head yes, forward and back. Shake your head no, side to side. And then slowly begin to walk your feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Slowly bringing feet hip width apart at the top of the mat. You can measure 2 fist distance between. Grab opposite elbows. Let your head hang heavy here. Completely relaxing your neck muscles. Release all tension from your back, your hamstrings. Shift forward and back from toes to heels. Rock side to side. And really feel your body here as you let go of your arms. Feel your body unfurl, super slow motion, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, tucking your chin to your throat, super slow, all the way up to standing. Head comes up last, roll the shoulders down and back, standing tall in your mountain pose. Close your eyes for a moment. Can you ground yourself to stop moving, or are you swaying a little bit? Feel the knees slightly bend, upper rotation of the thighs, the femur bones, internally rotate them. Press all 4 corners even. See if you can hold perfectly still with your eyes closed. Feel in tune with your body, that your mind, your brain can control your body. It can tell your body what to do at any moment, and your body will listen. Feel the mind-body connection. Flutter your eyes open. Step your feet all the way together. Press your palms together at center of chest. So we'll do our sun salutation C. Inhale, reach your arms up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back and drop right knee to the ground. Keep your hands aligned with your left toes. Make sure your knee is aligned with your ankle. Look up and lift your chest as your hips move forward. Inhale. Hold the breath, press palms flat, step to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground, hips are high. Inhale, slide through cobra. Keep the shoulders rolling down and back. Lift the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Drop the left knee. Keep the hands on the ground, framing the foot. Inhale, chest up. Hips push forward. Feel the left hip flexor. Exhale, step left foot up to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale, palms press. Reach all the way up to standing. Arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back. Drop the knee. Inhale, chest up. Hold the breath. Step to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Step the left foot between the hands. Drop knee, right knee. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, step right foot to meet left. Forward fold. Press palms. Inhale, reaching arms all the way up and back. Arch. Exhale, hands to chest. Let's go a little faster. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back. Drop the knee, chest up, inhale. Hold breath, step to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, drop left knee, chest up, inhale. Exhale, step together, forward fold. Press palms, inhale, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back. Inhale, chest up. Hold the breath, step to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, drop back knee, inhale. Exhale, step together, fold. Press palms, inhale, all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice. This time, we're gonna circle arms overhead, arch back, and swan dive down with a flat back, hinge forward. Inhale, look out halfway, flatten the back, lengthen. Plant the palms and step back to plank. Engage your core here. Nice straight line in your plank. Roll the elbow creases forward. Lower all the way to the floor. Tuck your toes in, slide through. Flatten the tops of the feet. Roll the shoulders down and back. So squeeze those shoulder blades. That's it. Nice. Squeeze the quads. Lift the knees off the ground. Feel the back extend in upward dog. Good. Flip one foot at a time. Exhale, shoot the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg to the sky. Stack the hip, bend and straighten the knee. Square the hip down. Push all your weight into left heel. Feel the calf stretch. Bring your right knee to your nose and shift forward to plank. Plant the right foot between your hands. And we're gonna first drop the left knee and pivot that foot over to the right. Bring your right hand in front of your right foot and inhale, left arm up. So push that right knee open with your arm. Feel the hips start to open up. And then I want you to wrap your left arm behind your back and open up the left shoulder a little more. See if you can reach this left hand in your right front pocket. If you had one, if you have one. Now, reach your right arm underneath your right leg and see if you can touch your fingers. So we're just doing a little practice run on the ground. Yeah. Now, if you're leaning forward or over to the left, watch my back. Start to lift your chest and roll open that left shoulder more to stack on top of the right. Good, really good. Release your hands. Now bring your right hand to the outside of your right foot and lengthen your left bicep over your ear. Feel that left side body stretch. Awesome. Come down, frame your right foot, pivot that back knee, tuck your left toes, lift the back knee off the ground. Engage the core. Left hand comes to the inside of right foot. Right arm reaches up to the sky for a twist. If this is too intense, you can always drop your back knee to the floor, but try to keep it up and just look at that right hand. As you twist open, hug the right knee into your left shoulder. Good. Come back down, frame your foot, engage your core, and kick that right leg way up to the sky. Open up the right hip. Stack it on top of the left, bending and straightening that knee. It came back on. Come back to downward facing dog and go through any version of your yoga flow. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, maybe you're ready to hover above the ground. Inhale, push to upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your left leg to the sky. Stack left hip on top of right. Bend and straighten knee. Breathe. Square off left hip and put all weight into right heel. Feel the calf stretching here. Now bring your knee to your nose, left knee to nose, and then plant that foot on the ground. Drop your right knee to the floor. Pivot on the knee so your right foot comes to the left. Left hand on inside of left foot. Right arm reaches up. Look up at right hand. Push open that left knee with your left arm so you feel the hip opening up. Wrap your right arm behind your back. Try to reach your hand in your left front pocket. Stack your right shoulder on top of your left. And then reach your left arm under your left leg and try to touch your hands. Yeah, even if it's just fingers. And if you're leaning forward or over to the right, start to roll back and lean back towards the left, opening your right shoulder on top of your left. Beautiful. Really, really good. And release. Left hand on the outside of left foot. Right arm lengthens the side body as you bring the bicep over the ear. Awesome. Come down, frame your foot, pivot your knee back to center so your foot is aligned, right foot behind your right knee. Right hand comes close to inside of left foot and twist open. You could keep knee down or try to lift it up and twist. Look up at that left hand. Drop hips lower. Squeeze into your abs. See if your back knee is lifted, you can straighten it a little more. Squeezing into the quad. Reach that right heel towards the wall behind you. And exhale, frame your foot with your hands. Engage your core because you're going to shoot that left leg all the way back up to the sky. Stack that left hip on top of your right. Bend and straighten the knee. Come downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, see if you can hover your body and hold it above the ground. Nice strength work. Inhale to cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, or come to child's pose and take 5 ujjayi breaths with sound here in your down dog or your child's pose. Breathe. Just like we did in the beginning of class, breathing in and out through your nose, making the sound as the breath passes by the back of your throat. At the bottom of your next exhale, come into your downward facing dog. Step your right foot up to the sky. Stack the right hip, open up that hip a little further, reaching your leg way over to the left side of the room. And then square off the hip again. Flexing the ankle, bring your right knee to your nose, shift forward. Plant the right foot on the ground. Ground your back heel 45 degrees. Reaching your arms out and up. Inhale to a warrior one. Bend into that right knee. Feel your left hip move forward. So we want to square the shoulders. So left shoulder comes forward to be aligned with the right. And the hip, you want that left hip coming forward to be aligned with the right. Look up at your hands. Look up slightly at your thumbs. Press your palms together. Externally rotate your upper arm bones and bring your elbows closer towards your body. Shoulders pull down and back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Lift chest. Look at thumbs. One more breath. Open up warrior two. You can widen your stance here in your warrior two so you can get nice and low and deep into this warrior. Open that upper thigh, externally rotating it as you look past your right fingertips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press your left pinky toe into the ground. Nice. Flip your right palm. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, exalt back. Look up at your hand. You could come into your mudra, your OK symbol. Look down at your left hand. Wrap your left arm behind your back. Look up at your right hand. Feel the side body stretch even more as you reach the right arm behind you. Inhale back to center and bring this right hand all the way to the ground on the inside of your right foot. Your hand is still wrapped. Roll open the left shoulder. Now notice right now my hips are high, higher than my knee. So I want to try to widen my stance enough so that I can drop down my hips. And then that will help me reach the right arm under and touch the fingers behind. Roll open the left shoulder. Look up, stack that shoulder, lean back over to the right. Look down at your right foot, step your left foot up to the top of the mat. Now, if you need a strap, or you could also use a towel if your hands aren't touching. Towel or strap. Now slowly press weight into the left foot as you stand up. You're relaxing that right leg on top of your arm. Slow moving. Standing tall, chest up. If you get up to standing, then you can start to extend the leg. I wish I had straps for you guys, but I still don't have those. Slowly lower when you're ready. And step your left foot back. You're like, what? Release arms, circle around to frame right foot. Kick right leg up to the sky, stack hip and then straighten. Plant down, inhale, roll forward plank. Go through your yoga flow. Let me see if I could get something for you guys. Okay, so you're ending in your down dog or child's pose. Okay, who needs a little strap or towel or something? I could give you these if you want to try holding on to these. So if you need, I'm just going to put them here if you guys need them. They're for the other side. Okay, so from down dog, we're going to lift the right foot again, lift the right leg up, and then square off your hip. Shift forward, plant the foot between your hands. And then grounding into that right side, we're going to press and open up the left leg up to the sky. Walk your right hand in front of the right foot. Open up to your balance posture for today in half moon. So we're on the same right leg down, left leg up. You can look down at your right hand or turn to the side wall is the next step. And then final phase is to look up at your left hand. You got it. Focus and breathe. Feel energy flowing through that left leg, engaging the glute medius, the outer glute, to lift the leg higher to the sky. Come down, frame your right foot with your hands. So walk your hands back a little bit. Square your left hip down. Bring your left knee to your nose. That helps square the hip. Kick the foot behind you. Left hand walks in front of right foot. Revolved half moon. Slowly pull like a bow and arrow with your right arm as you reach your right arm up to the sky and twist and revolve your half moon. Really, really good. Slowly come down, frame it. Oh, look at all you great revolved half mooners. Step your left foot way to the back of the mat. Keep the left heel off the ground. And we're going to inhale all the way up to a high crescent lunge. Lift your chest. Press your palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. You're going to revolve your side angle now. Left elbow comes on outside of right knee. Twist, look over right shoulder. Create space between your body and your upper right quad, your thigh. Thumbs are aligned with chest, so you use your elbow as leverage on the knee. Now wiggle that left arm over, over, over. You could press your chest and belly on your thigh. So now your left shoulder is way on the outside of that right knee. And maybe you can extend and exalt your twist by releasing and straightening arms. Left hand to the ground, right arm to the sky. Look up at right hand. Lower hips towards the ground. Now, if you want to go crazy and do a wrap here or bind, you can wrap your right arm behind your back and your left arm will reach underneath and touch fingers. This is more advanced. Obviously, this is a very advanced move, but if you're able to try and do it, look over that right shoulder, drop hips. The lower you drop the hips, the deeper and easier your twist will be. Nice release. And then hands frame foot, kick the right leg back up to the sky. Open up right hip, bend and straighten knee. Woo. Come back to downward dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, hover or lower to the ground. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog, or come to child's pose and breathe. So, one more side to do. You're doing great. Don't worry. It'll go quick. Notice the difference between your right hip and your left hip. Just tune into your body. Feel your body. Breathe. Breathe into your hips. Now say, okay, body, I need you to even me out and do the left side. So coming into a downward facing dog. Left leg sweeps the sky. Stack the hip, bend and straighten the knee. Really reach that left foot way over to the right side of the room. Feel your left side body. Square off the hip, bring left knee to nose, and shift forward. Plant left foot between hands, ground right heel 45 degrees. Inhale, rise up to warrior one. Look up at hands, maybe bring palms together. Externally rotate upper arm bones. Bend deeper into left knee. Lift the chest. Bring that right hip forward more. Nice, good. Shoulder forward, right shoulder. And then open up, warrior two. Maybe widen your stance a little, and you can open up your back foot to be perpendicular with the front. Bend deeper, extend arms, look past left fingertips. Make sure this knee is rolled open to the left. You can see your left big toe. It's not tracking over it. Good, sink lower. Flip left palm, reach forward, exalt back. Look down at right hand. Wrap it behind your back. Look up at left hand, touch thumb and index finger together. Sink deeper. Feel the hips opening. Lengthen the left side body a little more. Stretch, reach through those left fingertips. Keep the right arm wrapped. Inhale, come all the way forward and down. Left palm to the ground. Roll open right shoulder. Look up to the sky over that shoulder. Drop hips lower. Maybe you're ready to wrap. Your left arm comes underneath the left leg and tries to touch the fingers, looking over right shoulder. Stacking. Maybe you stay here or step right foot up to meet the left. And then slowly push pressure into your right foot as you begin to stand. Lifting chest. Good. Slow motion. Find a spot to stare at and move in slow motion. Don't shift your eye gaze. There you go. Nice. Slowly extend your left leg. Breathe. Beautiful. Really good, bird of paradise. Nice. Lower back down. Bring your right foot back. Release the hands. Cartwheel down to frame left foot. Lift right heel off the ground. Kick left leg to the sky. Open and stack the hip. Come downward facing dog. You can go through any yoga flow, variation, version, or just hold your down dog if you want. Coming back to down dog. You can take a few breaths if you need, otherwise you can come right into it. Let's go. You're warmed up. Lift left leg to the sky. Reach it way up to the sky. Flex your ankle. Square the hip down. Bring left knee to nose. Plant the foot between hands. Left hand comes in front of left foot. Shift into left foot. Float right leg off the ground and roll open your body to the side. Stack right hip on top of left. Show me your best half moon balance posture by moving slow with purpose, with intention, and use your breath. Ujjayi breathing. Your breath will help assist you. If you're able to look up at your hand, shift the eye gaze slow. Now slowly lower right hand and align fingers with your toes. Square your right hip down, flex the ankle. Bring your forehead towards your knee. Bring your right knee to nose. And then kick that foot back. Lift right heel to the sky, right hand in front of left foot. Revolve your half moon. Like a bow and arrow, your left arm starts to pull up to the sky. Maybe you look at your left hand or just to the side wall. Or you could keep looking at your right hand or left toes on the ground. Breathe. Slowly lower hand and step right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, come up to high crescent lunge. Look up. Press palms together. Exhale, hands to chest. Right elbow twist on outside of left knee. Press palms together. Strong in center of chest. Create space between body and thigh. Look over left shoulder. Slowly wiggle that right arm and shoulder on the outside of left knee. Extending the hands, maybe exalting. Look up at left arm. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you try your wrap. You could use a strap or towel. Binding if you can. Reach the right arm under the left leg and twist. Dropping hips low. Look over left shoulder. Breathe. Twisting is so good for your digestive system. Squeezing out, wringing out all those toxins in your body. Breathe. Slow little breaths in your twist. And release. Framing your foot. Kick that left leg way up to the sky. Stack the hip. Downward dog. Inhale, roll forward. Plank, go through your yoga flow. Breathe. 5 ujjayi breaths in down dog or child's pose. Make a sound with the breath. Drop to your knees and bring your right palm on top of your left. Sit up tall on your heels. Feel the quads stretch. Touch the thumbs together in your meditation posture. Feel the knees bending together. Close your eyes. Think of one thing that you want to do today. Something you want to accomplish today, just for today. What do you want to do? Visualize yourself doing that as you breathe. Stay connected to your breath. Now, keeping your eyes closed, switch your hands. Bring your left palm on top of your right. Press your thumbs together again. And think of one thing you want to be today. What do you want to be? Do you want to be kind, compassionate, loving, peaceful, grateful? What feeling do you want to be today? Remember, we're human beings, not human doings. So connect to what you want to be. And then slowly flutter your eyes open. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms overhead, look up. Exhale, come down. Tuck your toes, push into downward facing dog. Look on the outsides of your hands, bend your knees and float into your wide squat. Wiggle your way down your hips into your garland pose. Use your elbows to push the knees wide. Feel your hips open. Lift your chest. Palms press strong together in center of chest. Look up. Feel your spine lengthen. Breathe. So I'm going to teach crow and then crane and then flying crow crane. So you can do whatever you want. But if you want to follow me, you can go. And if you get stuck in one position, just keep practicing that one position until you feel comfortable with it. Crow pose first, placing palms down in front of you. Shift forward, lift heels off the ground. Your inner knee and inner thigh is resting on the tricep. Bending elbows to make a shelf, lean chest and head forward, but look up out in front of you. Lift right toes off the ground. Bring right toes back to the ground, lift left toes off the ground. See if you can keep left toes off the ground and lift right toes as well. Squeeze knees in towards each other. Squeeze knees into the elbows and triceps. Squeeze knees in towards each other and lift up your hips. Abs are engaged. Push strong through the palms. Look out in front of you. Abs are tight. And lower feet to the ground. That was our crow. Now crane is with the kneecaps up higher on the back of the tricep by the armpit. So walk your feet closer together, lift the heels, bring the knees closer to the backs of the triceps and up by the armpits. Rest them there, elbow creases roll forward, bend the elbows as you lift your chest and head, look out. Engage core, shift forward, putting that pressure from knees into triceps. Bring feet together if you can and lift heels towards your glutes. Lift up high, engage core, pushing knees into triceps, lift hips, abs tight. Good job, really good. Okay, so you have those two. If you want to continue to practice those, you can keep practicing those. Otherwise, you can come with me to the wall and we can move on to practice our flying crow or crane pose if you want. You don't have to. But that will look like this. I'll still mirror you. You're going to take your block, measure vertically 2 block spaces away or 2 feet away, and that's where you can place the block approximately. Your right foot, ball of foot, goes on the block. Right hand in front of block, heel is lifted. Left hand aligned with right. Right knee comes into crow or crane on the back of your right arm. Bending into elbows, left leg lifts onto the wall. Walk your leg up on the wall. You may have to shift the block just to get the right position based on your flexibility. And then you lift when you're ready. Only lift the right foot off the block. Don't lift the right knee off your arm. Your right knee stays on your tricep. Okay, that's it. So, and then once you get the right side, you go to the left side. So this is really about building strength, right, in your arm and your core, arms and core, and get it nice, Marla. That was it, perfect. Okay, ready, Carol? Watch Luke will just do it in the air. He'll just kick his leg up and not need the wall. Let's see, do it one more time. Oh no, okay, you don't have to. You don't have to. It was good. She saw it. She saw it. You're good. Come on, Lindsay. Good, nice, Kara. And then try to straighten your left leg a little more. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Keep the knee on and then elbows in and then switch to, I see your bruises. Switch to the other side. Good, Carol. Bring your knee to your right tricep. Right knee to right tricep. You could bring the block forward more, away from the wall more. Yeah, bring it out in front of you more. Yeah, that's better. Good. There, that's so much better. Now bend your knee. There, that's it. And then when you feel ready, you can lift the foot. Otherwise, just stay there and practice that because you're touching the knee to your tricep, so that's perfect. Yes, yeah, that's it. That's crow. Now to do crane, bring the kneecaps all the way up here and touch your actual kneecap. Like don't do the inside, so the actual kneecap is touching the tricep. Nope, like right here with this. Yes, like that. Yeah. Yeah, now bring your feet together and lift up higher. There you go. See the difference? When you're up higher on the back at the tricep with your knee, keep trying to lift up higher on like way up here. And then you lift your hips up, and then you can eventually, because you'll have the strength, you can shoot your legs back, which I'll show you, but practice that a little more. Nice. Good. Really good straightening of the other leg. Let's see, Lindsay. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, keep your knee touching your left tricep, bend your elbow. Bring your hands back. You're in the good position, but bring your hands back a little more. Yeah, just right there. But your block's good. Your block's good. Just bring your hands closer. And right hand closer. Right hand closer. Bring this hand right here. Bring this hand right here. Bring this hand closer. You could do it. You're so close. You're gonna get it. Make sure you do both sides. Did you do both sides? Okay. That's it, Lindsay. That's it. You got it. Keep bending into that left tricep. Yay. That was good. How are we doing at home? Are we practicing at home? Or are you guys like, nah? You doing your crow pose at home? Good. And crane. I'm gonna plug you in because the battery's about to die here. Okay. There we go. Good. Okay. So keep practicing at home. Now, another thing I want you to practice for the advanced students, so more if you're more intermediate, more advanced really, you want to try your crane pose, and from crane, where the knees are high on the triceps, I want you to, don't think of going up with your legs, think of going straight back and kicking back into your chaturanga. So you shoot your legs back and hover, and then go into, try it. You can do it, Luca. Shoot back. Yeah, see how he hangs in the air? This like, but you just shoot straight back. That was awesome. And land in, yeah, there you go. And then you go through your yoga flow. If you can, that's even more advanced. Yeah, like hold in the air. That's a lot of strength, right? So try to shoot straight back and go through yoga flow. Nice, perfect. Ending in downward dog. Yeah, nice. So let's have everyone do that last yoga flow and end in a downward facing dog. And now we're going to practice our jump through to seated. So bending into the knees, shift weight back, just like our turbo dog, look between hands. Now, in the beginning, you may just jump across your ankles and land at your feet, but eventually, you want to jump all the way through. Yay, good, really good. Nice strength work. Good job, Carol, Kara, nice, really good. Okay, keep practicing. Yay, good, nice, Luca, slide through. Good, Lindsay, Marla. You okay, Terry? Good. Jump through. Now let's press the palms at your sides and come into staff pose. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders down and back, lengthen your legs and engage your core. Lift your chest, spine is tall, staff pose. Keep this posture. Take a deep breath in, reach arms overhead, and then exhale, fold over your legs. Just let it all go. Breathe. Slowly roll up. Bend your knees and see if you can peace finger grip your big toes so that your feet are in front of you. Now slowly lift up your feet and engage your core so your feet are off the ground, knees pulling into your chest. And slowly extend your legs in front for boat pose. Lift your chest. If your knees are bent, it's okay, but you're lifting more through the spine to straighten. Engaging core. Open up to straddle split. Lifting tall, look up. Lengthen spine. You got it. Squeeze. Belly button in towards your spine. Nice and strong core, lifting that spine tall. Bring bottoms of feet together. Bound angle. Engage your core. Palms press. Hold. Nice. Scoop your hands underneath. Palms fold over feet. Pull to chest in your bound angle. Good. Roll forward. Feet touch and fold. Bound angle. Pull yourself down. You got it, Carol. You're doing great. The only time you won't do anything is if you quit. So just keep going. You will win. So you're a little like worried about, yeah. Okay, yeah. Just be careful and slow. Yeah, just go slow. Yeah, you're good. Just move with like intention and purpose and go slow, and you'll feel your body. Your body will tell you. You're good. You'll listen. Slowly come up, release hands, but keep feet on the ground. Engage core, palms pressed, tuck chin to throat. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Engaging that core slowly, super slow motion. And then arms reach up overhead, bend the elbows, squeeze shoulder blades together, drop head and back of arms like cactus arms, relaxing to the ground. Breathe. Pull the heels a little closer to your body. Allow the weight of gravity to press down on your knees as you relax and breathe. Slowly bring your left knee on top of your right knee, coming into a spinal twist. Extend the arms out like airplane wings. You can stay here, or you can straighten your left knee and try to reach your left toes up towards your right fingertips. And look over to your left hand. Breathe. If you want to go a little deeper, you can extend your right leg and roll onto your right hip even more. So feeling the IT band stretch all the way down the outside of the left leg. If you want more depth in your twist in your spine, you can bend the left knee and drop that left shoulder, lengthening through the left fingertips. Come back to center and roll flat onto your back. Press your back flat, pull knees into chest. rock side to side. Press feet flat, roll up the tailbone and hips to the sky for a little mini bridge. Roll the spine back down, come into your bound angle. Bring right knee on top of left. Extend arms out, look towards right fingertips. Drop right shoulder down. Breathe. You can go further by extending the right leg and trying to reach your toes to your left hand. Feel the IT band stretch as your right hip pushes away from you towards the other side of the mat. You could go deeper by extending the bottom leg. Both legs are straight, rolling onto left hip. You want to go deeper into your spinal twist, just bend your right knee, dropping right shoulder to the ground and breathing. Slowly come back to center. Square your hips, press your low back flat, pull your knees to your chest, rock a little side to side. Plant your feet on the ground and roll up your hips to the sky for a nice little mini bridge pose. If you want to take it further, you can roll your shoulder blades under, interlace the fingers and get the shoulders stretching. Press the back of your head into the ground. And slowly coming back down. And cross your left foot over your right. Make a figure 4. Reach your hands through and pull your knee towards your forehead. You can also reach underneath the leg. Use your left elbow to push your left knee away from you. So like this, and then drop your head to the ground. Relax. Feel the hip and the glute open up. And then slide that left knee a little more on top of the right. Lift your head, reach for your feet, and pull your feet to the sides for your reclining cow face pose. Relax your head to the ground. As you pull your feet towards you, push your knees away from you. Feel the back flatten. Feel the hip and the glute. Release. Bring your right or left foot to the ground. Right foot crosses over in a figure 4. Reach under. You can either interlace in front of the knee or behind by the hamstring and the knee. Reach your forehead to your left knee. Right elbow pushes your right knee away from you. And then lower the head down. Relax. Feel the right glute and hip. Start to slide the right knee directly on top of the left. Lift your head, grab your feet, pull the feet to the sides. As you lower your tailbone closer to the ground, back is flat. Relax your head down, pulling feet towards you, knees push away from you. Breathe. Release. Extend the legs up and out to the side. Bend the knees, bring the knees up into your chest, hug them in. Lift the forehead up to the knees. Extend arms and legs and contract every single muscle in your body. Squeeze and contract everything tight. Even your facial muscles are contracting. Squeeze. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, releasing, relaxing to the ground. So if anyone needs to leave, I know we went overtime because I started late. I just wanted to let you know if you need to leave, you can go now. Otherwise, we're going to stay here for our final relaxation pose for the next 5 or so minutes. So in your final pose, allow your body to just melt into the ground. Don't try to hold anything back. Just surrender into the ground. Let go of all tension and tightness in your body. We're going to practice a breath called the life hack breath. And this breath is really great to remember to do if you're feeling stressed or have any anxiety. You can practice this at home or at any moment. If you're feeling those negative sensations in your body that you want to let go of. So we breathe in for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And slowly exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And repeat. So you're inhaling for 4, holding the breath for 7, and exhaling for 8. So you can repeat this on your own and try it now. On your own count with your own breath timing. Inhaling for 4, holding for 7, exhaling for 8. Always breathing in and out through your nose only. And now just breathe naturally and normally. Just normal. Don't worry or pay attention to your breath. Just lying perfectly still, in perfect stillness. If you like, you can listen to the sound of the fan or repeat a mantra in your head. Just going into your most relaxed state, into your deepest meditation, where your higher self is whispering to you in the silence between your thoughts. slowly start to deepen your breath as you gently come back into the room. You can start to feel your belly and chest rise and fall with each inhale and exhale. Start to bring awareness back into your body by moving your toes and your fingers gently. Maybe moving wrists and ankles. Maybe moving your head. You can do a full body good morning stretch by reaching arms overhead in opposite direction of your feet. Maybe pulling knees to chest, rocking side to side, or simply just make your way over to rolling onto your right side. Pausing here for a few breaths. And slowly pressing up to your comfortable cross-legged seated position. You can bring the palms face up or down. If you're needing more grounding, place the palms down and sit up tall with shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. Notice how you feel. Taking this peaceful, relaxed, yet energized feeling with you throughout your day and bringing it and sharing it with everyone you come in contact with. Always sharing the best version of yourself with the world, and that's how we can shift and change the world. So staying in tune and connected to your best self, your true soul and source energy, and allowing that to shine always and in all ways. So thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Good job, everybody. Nice, Luca. Yay. Woohoo.